God, the capital G God, must stay in the unknown. Because the moment we know something, truly know it, it cannot be God anymore. That is the curse and the gift of consciousness. The moment we contain something, we shrink it. The moment we explain something, we reduce its mystery, and God is mystery. God is infinity. God is the call to expansion, not the cage of tradition. It was noble, beautiful even, to want a relationship with God, that ache in the human spirit to be known, to be seen, to be connected. That's universal consciousness waking up in us. That's the illusion of separation cracking. That's what prayer was trying to say. That's what worship was trying to reach. But the idea that the creator of galaxies and atoms would hide more than 99% of reality from us, then kill his own son just to establish a relationship with people he refuses to fully reveal himself to, doesn't make sense. That story doesn't inspire us anymore. It insults our intelligence. We have longed imagined God as a being, supreme, sovereign, seated somewhere above the chaos. But what if God is not a being at all? Not material, not even immaterial. What if God is a direction? Not a who, but a where. Not something to believe in, but something to move towards. God in this framework is the forward pull of evolution itself. The invisible gravity dragging consciousness towards higher forms of being, beauty, and of awareness. It is the voice that says, you are not done yet. The force that urges the artist to create, the leader to rise, the child to question, the species to evolve. And perhaps the reason we feel closest to God when we are growing, creating, or sacrificing is because that is what God is. Not a noun, but a verb. Not a ruler, but a rhythm. Not a father, but a future. This is why humans have always needed gods. We crave a symbol for what we cannot name, a shape for the shapeless, a word for the wonder. And as long as we cannot grasp the full scope of that pull upwards, we give it a name. God, Yahweh, Allah, but the pull is always the same. It's always calling us forward, always asking, what will you become next? And just as we seek God, we also long to be one. Not in arrogance, but in instinct. As our consciousness expands, so does our desire to shape, to create, to rule, to give meaning, to rise above randomness and speak structure into the void. This is not hubris. It is the echo of the creative force itself living within us. It is the mirror of our origin. We are not just chasing God. We are chasing the ability to do what God does. And in 1,000 years, perhaps the children of the future will give a name to what we can now only feel. They will map the forces we still call mystery. They will wield creation the way we now fumble with language. They will look back on us just as we look back on the ancients, not as fools, but as foundations. God then is not behind us. God is ahead. The divine is not a throne to submit to, but a direction to move in. Not a master to fear, but a force to follow. Not a destination, but an act of becoming. Chasing God is chasing evolution, and maybe, just maybe, the most sacred act isn't worship. It's walking boldly toward the unknown with the faith that we are a part of its unfolding.